Boom, boom. This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we got the Destiny Child up today. We got a lot to cover, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so we got Ragna Break Season 22 up and online. I'll go over that in a few minutes. First, let's go ahead and go over the new items that we've got on our desktop here. Okay, we've got the Destiny 3rd anniversary. Okay, so standard format that we've seen on some of the other events that we've had over time. First of all, you play the story stages, okay, to get the balloons. You finish the party balloons. You get 5 party balloons, and you do this each day, and that will allow you to get the coin. This is a celebration gold coin, and you get 3 each time that you complete it. Okay. You could also get these celebration coins from the Paradise. Paradise is, as always, as you've watched in the Destiny Child videos, you know all about our Paradise. This basically, you just roll it. You get dice rolls, using 300 stamina, clearing the underground, 10 times summons, and joining the Reverend Devil Rumble. So you can get numerous pools. As you pull through this, as you clear it, you get rewards. As you clear a grid, and it just keeps resetting itself, and you keep getting the coins. And you want to get as many as you can. Okay, there's also another way to get the coins inside of the actual shop inside of Ragna. I'll have to do that. But as you're probably thinking, where do we use these coins? Well, you use these coins inside the forge. Forging recipe. You will see this 3-year special child select box. Okay, so basically it's a child selection. So you can't actually see which ones they are yet. It doesn't offer an option as of yet, so we'll have to do it. But it only takes 30, so you should be able to get this fairly easy. There's other stuff that you can do. There's a weapon crafting stone that you can get here. All these cost. All these are running 30 of the coins. Well, actually, the crafting tools down here at the bottom for 3 are only 10, so you can get 10s, yeah, and then the stones up here are 30 as well. So there's a bunch of stuff that you can use with these coins for the crafting, because you're probably gonna get quite a bit of them. Basically, you want to get 30, minimum 30, so that you can get the child select box. Okay, so that's what you're going to be using those actual celebration coins that you get through this event from. All right, second. We've got another Devil Pass up. This is, of course, the same as always. In this case, it's going to be using our new childs, which are Miriam, who is on. She is the one gracing my screen right now. Exorcist Miriam, or gracing my desktop. Then we've got Hot Spring Miriam, of course. And then we have got Hot Spring Teresa. Okay. Who is Teresa, you say? Well, Teresa is in the summon right here. Okay, Sworn Teresa is up, and then you got a summon for her. This was a one-time only. Once you get her, this closes. This operates off of the pity, so it's in the mission. That's as always is in the mission pass. And then you got a basic pool for her. This is only up for 4 days. Okay, this one will be up for 13 days, or 2 weeks. So you should be able, you'll have plenty of time to try to get it. This one's only up for 4 days, so if you want to get multiple copies of her, this is where you come. And then we've got burst summons, pickup summons. These are just if you're looking for a team. We're going up against Miriam. She is wood, so you want to bring fire. So as you can see, they've got fire choices here, multiple summons for some of the best ones. So if you're looking for a team, you can go ahead and do that. I'm using in my team. I'm using Bathory. Dion, and I'm using Lita as well, Prophet. So Lena, I'm sorry, Dana, Prophet Dana, for healing. My attackers, I'm using World Boss Davy, or I should say, and I can't remember the other. I'll show you here shortly. So those Ragna Burst summons. Then here is the summon for if you want to get some more copies of Miriam. Premium child summon, 10 child summons. Okay, so that's what. Nothing really going on in here that's anything of consequence. So let's take a look at the mission pass. The mission pass has, if you want to purchase, this is the purchase. If you want to purchase her. Then we've got the actual pity. So if you don't get it within a certain amount, you'll start to get stuff for her. And you will get her guaranteed on the 15th pool. Okay, right before that, you can actually get, if you do 5 pulls and don't get her, they'll at least give you the actual spring outfit, which is, you know, nice. That's one way to get it. Unfortunately, you generally get it before that, but it is what it is. Training missions for both Miriam and Teresa. All right, so let's take a look at the Ragna Break. We'll go over that attendance box you saw on my screen here shortly. Standard setup. We got a story. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone. We are, of course, following Miriam now. Knight of Rose, I should say. This is her info, but as I said, this is her boss info. This is not the info that you're going to get. This is not the character that you're going to get. Okay? But this is what you're going to be going up against. So she is, as you can see, wood. So you want to bring fire. So a fire team would be good. I'm using a fire team myself. Make sure you do your boosters. Of course, standard Slayer raid appliers. Once you get, max her out. Once you've cleared it, you'll be able to do the Slayer. That's where you get most of your stuff. Raid shop is standard as always. Okay, this was the first set. 25, 25, 2500, 2500. So basically 10,000, which you should be able to get fairly easy. And that will get you your first copy of Miriam. There's those gold coins I was telling you about that you can purchase in here. You can purchase 2 of them. Okay, let's do the reset. Okay, so you get Miriam, and then you're going to get her actual Rose Lenta sword. So this is her weapon. Then you're going to get Rose Lenta shield, which is of course her armor. And then the Rose Lenta circlet, which is of course her accessory. And then you will get another copy of her. And of course, inside of the actual Ragna missions, you will get another copy of her after you complete all 39. Okay? So, standard Ragna format. There's nothing different about this. The Ragna burst is up again, as always. You do this, you get some special rewards clearing it once. They're beasts. She's beast, okay? So it takes a lot to really clear them out. So you just have to use. This is the team I'm using. It copied over. So I'm using Dion. Okay. I guess Daoui. I don't know. Sid. We'll call her Sid. I'm using Sid for my defender. And as I said, I was using Bathory. This is Curtis and Bathory Fire Attacker. Don't confuse her with the other Bathory that's a wood Bathory. This is the other version of her. And then I am using True Archfiend Davy. She is one of the most highest. She has pretty much the highest attacker inside the game in terms of fire. And as you can see, I've already got some actual ignition on her. I just decided to go ahead and use Lemos as my leader. She's got an excellent skill. Defense neg 15% for all enemies. Okay, so that works out everybody. So you can use her. And then, as I said before, I'm using Prophet Dana, or I should say Second Advent. She's Prophet Dana. Once you fully S rank her, she becomes Second Advent Dana. And she's just got a good healing skill too. That's what I'll use for right now. As it goes farther into the things, I might switch up. Maybe I might take out the healer, maybe take out defender, put in another attacker, just as things go. But for right now, this is clearing it out. This is clearing out pretty easy. I've done the first 10, so I'm up to 10. So I'll probably do a little bit more. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Exorcist Miriam's skill set. This will change when she becomes S class. So let's take a look at the skills. Okay, so basic auto attack, 48 damage to 2 enemies, lowest hit points, inflict corrosion, 30 for every 2 seconds based on number of targets debuff. That's a pretty interesting skill set. In PvP, 60% chance to inflict recovery block, so this prevents healing. Recovery block does. Not bad, not bad at all. Deals 987 damage 3 times to one enemy. Deal 400 bonus damage while debuffed, and inflict 370 based on the number of debuffs. So, using her using her in a debuff team would probably be your best bet. Get a lot of damage from her from that case. Uh, she is listed as an attacker, so we would expect that. Damage based on the number of debuffs is, the pretty much debuffs are pretty much very common in pretty much any battle. Pretty much every single character that does an attack, a lot of them have debuffs that they apply. So using her would be a viable option. And then damage received from debuff damage plus 200 for all enemies. So that's a nice little set. That's not a bad leader buff actually, because it does it for all enemies. So definitely something. And she is the easily obtainable. You'll be able to get her plus 2 breaks. Just normal. So you should be able to do something with her. Definitely something to consider. So that's her. Now, as for Teresa, I have not gotten Teresa yet, but I think we can. Actually look at her. What's the best way to do this? She's not there is no upchild set on here, so we're going to have to do it from within the summons. Hopefully I can see her. So if we do summon, and we do rate, and we do sworn Teresa. Nope, can't do it within here, so I cannot show her skill set as of yet. I was hoping I'd be able to. She's not one of the the childs that we get inside of here, inside of the Ragna mission or inside of the Ragna Break. So there's really not a whole lot that I can do in terms of showing her. I can only show Miriam, but she is the new character. I will make some draws on her. I will eventually get her. So that's one of the things to look for. Next video we'll talk about her. All right, so we went over that. Shop. Now, available for me today was an actual 3-year attendance pack. I don't know if everybody's going to have that. It was available for me, so it was free, so I purchased it. That is what you see, premium attendance on the screen right here. So this is a way to get a bunch of Onyx. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180. Yeah, as you can see, you're probably about 300,000 Onyx. So this is definitely something that you want to actually get. Yeah, it's 3 million total in gold, 300,000 Onyx, 3,000 stamina, and 3,000 crystals. And you have to. And when you do finally get it, you get a 5-ticket select box. This will be allows you to choose. It's not a choose a child, but you get to choose the class. So you'll get to choose. You get a 5-star in one of the classes, whichever one you choose. So it's not that bad, but it's free. It's up for 59 days, 60 days, and it only takes 30 days, 31 days actually. And it was available for free. So it's a 3-year thank you attendance package. Okay, so I'm not exactly. I think everybody's going to get it. I don't know if there's any requirements based on it or not, but I did get it. So, and I'll do it each day. So that's everything for this, and it's season 22. So the standard format as always. Do your 5 that you get from the shop. Purchase your 5 tickets. Use the booster. Then run the story mode. You want to run the story mode anyway, just for the paradise, because running story mode gets you the stamina. Okay, and you want to do use at least 600 because that'll get you the two more rolls. So that's what you want to do. Also, there is a new story up. This is it right here. Basically, it's just getting you. You should already know this. This is the story. So they're basically having the stages catch up with the story. So we're caught up everything in that now, and of course, but this new Ragna Break is going to take us, of course, into the next level. This is We're picking up with Miriam. What Miriam was doing while Nariti was going to track down Arhat Kumari in her resurrected form. So we're going to be picking up with Miriam. So we're going to see sort of kind of what There's three sides of the current story. We've got our side, which is we have Arhat with us, Niriti's with us, and Kaltari's with us, and then we've got the Exorcist side, which is Miriam, right here on the screen, Miriam, and we have not seen any of the other exorcists yet. I mean, Arhat used to be an exorcist, but she's no longer associated with them. So we've got Exorcist Miriam. That's in the Exorcist group. That's that side, and then we've got Loki with Simile and Hephaestus. We used to be Hephaestus. She's been taken care of as of now. We took care of her at the end of the last story. We got a lot of information. We actually found out what Loki's whole plan was. We now know. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone, but we now know what Loki's up to. That's not cool, needless to say. So there's three sides. So we're picking up on the Exorcist side here of the faction. So we'll get to see what they are doing right now. She is searching for Arhat. Elimination would be my assumption. She, pretty much turned on the Exorcist group. So my assume is they want to get rid of her. So Exorcist Miriam is trying to track her down. So that's where we're at in that point. So it's the story's progressing. It's good. I mean, they have an excellent story. This is one of the best stories going on in a mobile game at this time. So you definitely want to, if you're playing the game, get caught up. If you're looking to figure out other stuff and previous stuff that happened, you can find all of that inside of the library. Everything's in here. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that's in here. You get to read and get to see about Teresa, who's the current child in this one right here. You get pick up some new stuff on Miriam. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so as you complete the raid story, you'll get to open up other things for the Night of Rose, which is this Ragna Break season 22. So it's always going to the library. It's only you should have a lot of coins, right? You should have a lot of gold. I mean, I have 184 million right now, so there should be easy enough to spend 1,000 to open up a part of the story. Just go ahead and do that, and if you do it, it's good. Now, one of the nice things about this particular Ragna Break is the fact that in the Ragna missions, they gave away some fire. We're getting fire crystals, which is good. Anytime you get fire crystals, it's good. As you can see right here, we got some that I've already claimed. So fire crystals available in there. So as you complete the raids, you'll do that. But make sure you do your 5 from the raid shop, and then run the story stages. Like I say, when you do the repeat, remember to set the repeat into Discover Raid if you took that off. So you just open up, whichever one you're going to do. I'm not going to run this, but just to show you. You choose repeat. Make sure this box is checked. You're going to hit retry. Make sure this is checked. If this is not checked, even if it opens up a raid, it'll just continue on. It won't stop. You do this, it'll stop. Repeat battle will end, and it'll come up with a screen for you to start, and do the boss, so that you can get one more of your Ragna Break cleared until you get the max, so you can get into the Slayer raid. So that's how you do that. I'll be honest with you guys. I just run. My object is to do as many of these as I can, as fast as I can. I just run 1, 8, 1. Okay. You'll get your things right here, and you'll get some fire. Of course, this is important. These are the most important items out there. You need these to do your enhancement childs. So I just run this real fast. It's only 3. Okay. I do that simply because it's cost effective in terms of oil. As you can see, I like to save my oil for when we have narrative dungeons, so that I can run and get all of the rewards, and you have to run it a lot sometimes. So I always try to keep as much stamina as I can on hand. So running that is good. Now I did run story 4 this morning because when I opened it up it was out. So I did run this morning, which used up quite a bit actually. So, but you know, that's just the way it is in terms of that. But make sure you do run it and do get the rewards for it, because it gives you some nice stuff here. And you will have inside of the mission tab, you will see claim dungeon modems for this new one that just came up, so you'll be able to get a little bit more onyx that way. But other than that, that is it. So it's season 22. Get those fire childs out, get them all warmed up. This moment support is up. I guess this is going to be completely. I guess this is going to be. I'm not sure. I think it's going to be permanent. It's basically you just watch all 4 of these, and you can get another blood gem. You have to do 5 of them. For every 5 rewards received, you get an additional 1 blood gem item. So just run this. You also get a little bit of onyx, crystals, gold. You know, it's not much, but and unfortunately, there's a time limit between each of them. So after you watch one, you have to wait. You can't do any of them. There's a time limit. So basically, you can't just like do one, then do the other, then do the other, then do. You can't just like watch them straight and get all the rewards. If I do it, I've done it a few times. I just use it to get the onyx. 600 onyx is nice. You know, onyx is something that you always need and can always use. Mine's down pretty quick because I just worked on Limos. I'm maxing out Limos right now. Just got a few more to go, and she'll be fully. She's already fully limit broken, fully enhanced. I just need to get her skills maxed out. One more level, and I'll have all of her skills done as well too. So that's what I just spent a lot of onyx doing that. But we're going to get 300,000 and more inside of this premium attendance. So within the month, I'll have back up to 300 and some thousand. So as you know, good supply of onyx. Definitely want to make sure that you do that. Other than that, that's pretty much everything. So you know, get in there, knock it out. I assume this. I don't think that there's not going to be any more updates. I don't think on this until this, you know, until the Ragna Break is over. So I don't think they're going to have like sort of a Halloween or Good Friday event per se. What happens is tomorrow when we log on, there might be some, because today's Thursday, and a happy Thanksgiving, by the way. But today is Thursday. Tomorrow, Black Friday, they might have something inside of the your mailbox. So we'll check tomorrow. This is from the premium 10 pack. This is the first reward with some of the crystals. So yeah, there might be something about that, you know, in our mailbox for Black Friday present. We'll see. The Grid Band collab is starting today inside of Azure Lane. I will be doing a video on that. I checked it about an hour ago. Server was still down. These big updates. This is a huge event. They were calling a world encompassing event. So it was a pretty big update. It was like 750 megabit update, which is pretty big for just a standard update. I got it downloaded and everything, but yeah, it's still saying the server is down. So it'll probably be another hour or so. Usually between 11 and 12 is when these big updates finally become formal. And we'll pump out a video. Going to be a bunch of new ship girls, you know, based of course from the Gridman and Dinah's in a universe. So we'll have to see exactly what they look like, what their skills are. So I've been not trying to do much about it, just simply so I would surprise myself. So, but we will go over it, and we'll see exactly what happens. All right. So that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe. Once you've subscribed, click on that bell and you'll get notified each time I drop a video. Also, remember to like and share the videos, as that does help the channel immensely. All right. So this is Ken Rear, still coming at you from the corner, signing out.